Previously on My Kitchen Rules.
Roll up your sleeve and fight for your life. This is your last chance.
It was the battle of the big guns, Queensland versus South Australia in our first major sudden death cook-off.
Quick. I know it's hot.
Whoa, how are you cooking?
In the end, there could only be one outcome.
Howdy and Johnny, congratulations, you're still in the competition.
And Donna and Reed hung up their aprons for the final time.
We just want to thank everyone for the great adventure.
It's been fantastic.
Tonight,
we're cooking somewhere, but we don't know what and where.
our teams cook for a star-studded cast.
I'm really hoping Rachel Finch and Jennifer Hawkins might be joining us this morning.
I'm hoping it's Bon Jovi.
In a celebrity breakfast cook-off.
Oh, there you are.
You see them on TV every night of the week, but in life, they are stunning.
Who will be the next team to go straight to the sudden death cook-off?
Oh my God!
Six o'clock in the morning, no one likes to get up that early, but another day, another challenge.
I didn't know what was in store for the day. It's early, and I'm yawning the whole way in.
We're cooking somewhere, but we don't know what and where.
Excited though that we're going to be cooking for the first time in the competition since the instant restaurant.
For us, it's all going to be brand new, so we're going to have to deal with it for the first time in a test which is probably harder and has more pressure than any of the other ones before.
Morning, teams. I hope you are wide awake. Today, you will be cooking the most important meal of the day. Breakfast.
Of course, teams, it's not just an ordinary breakfast. We wouldn't make it that simple for you. You'll be making breakfast for a group of people you've probably all invited into your homes before.
At this stage, I've got absolutely no idea who Pete's referring to.
My first thought, have they called our friends and got our friends coming up?
I'm hoping it's Bon Jovi. You haven't had him in your home? He's always in my home.
You need to make at least 20 breakfasts each.
The test is to create breakfast on the run.
What we need is a small breakfast packed with a lot of punch. Think carefully how you'll cater for this large group of very busy people. They will decide the people's choice today, and their favourite team will be safe for the week.
Nice one there.
At the moment, we're the reigning People's Choice champions, so we've got a lot to live up to.
Of course, Manu and I will decide on the weakest team, who will be going straight to the next sudden death cook-off.
We've been in the elimination already and we don't want to be there again.
Definitely, we'll do everything in our power to avoid that bottom spot.
You guys ready?
Yes.
Your cars are ready, we'll meet you on site.
Let's go.
We leave Kitchen HQ, jump in our cars and head off to our destination, wherever that is.
We arrive at our destination, it looks like Channel 7 Studios. There's a big 7 out the front, kind of gives it away. I'm not nervous.
I'm not nervous.
No.
Morning, guys. Welcome to Channel 7 Studios. We don't have much time. Follow me.
We're going to meet some TV celebrities maybe today. That's exciting. Sammy's favourite TV show is Home and Away. I'm a closet Home and Away fan. Well, it's out in the open now, isn't it? I'm hoping we're cooking for Home and Away.
I'm really hoping some TV celebrities along the lines of Rachel Finch and Jennifer Hawkins might be joining us for breakfast this morning. I don't know how I'd perform under that kind of audience, but we'll see how we go.
Get a bit of performance anxiety.
We all get those problems.
Welcome to the backlot of Channel 7 Studios, where the cast of some of your favorite TV shows work all the time.
TV shows.
This is where you will be cooking today.
You'll be cooking for the cast and crew of Home and Away.
Yes. My kids are just going to absolutely love this.
They love the show.
They love the show.
Ada, I'm looking forward to seeing Ada. She's so cute.
I want to serve up good food to these people. Hopefully they remember me as someone that cooked a nice meal for them.
They have their meal break this morning at 9 a.m. It's only a short break, and breakfast needs to be ready when they arrive.
There's a catering storeroom off to the side with all your ingredients. And as you can see, your cooking stations are here.
We're cooking outside. We see these huge cooktops, ovens. I think it's fun.
I've only ever cooked a barbecue outside before or cooked on a campfire, so I think cooking on a gas stove out in the elements is going to be a difficult task.
You have 1.5 hours to make a breakfast that will stop these guys in their tracks.
An hour and a half to go to the storeroom and get all our ingredients and then cook for 20 people. It's not much time at all.
Your time starts now.
It's a lot of portions, really, and to get them all consistent and looking the same and tasting the same is going to be tough today.
What are we going to do? I think salmon looks good.
Different.
Yeah, well, Vietnamese pho, breakfast noodle soup, yeah?
I guess I came up with the idea of pho because I spent a fair bit of time in Vietnam and that would be what I ate for breakfast every morning. It's a noodle soup and I think it'll be great this morning. It's different and inventive.
Hey, we need some fish sauce too.
It's definitely risky, but the judges have told us to up it. It's definitely something that might not appeal to all Australian palates.
You've got 1 hour and 15 minutes, guys. Get to it.
We're going to be pushing it.
Today we're making blueberry and lemon hotcakes with a berry and mango compote and a honeyed pecan cream.
Have you put the ginger in the compote?
No, I'll do that now. The things that we've learned the most so far in this competition is to keep things simple but not too basic. So we're going to employ all of those thoughts today and hopefully send something out that's fantastic.
Come on, get that in. Oh, that was quite a lot.
I'll get some bread. Our dish we're cooking today is burger versus brioche.
4 loaves of brioche.
Awesome.
The brioche, it's just beautiful sort of buttery bread. In between that is beautiful mushrooms and Persian feta.
And we've got a halloumi burger, grilled halloumi, avocado salsa, a bit of roasted beetroot for some sweetness.
How's the bread?
Awesome.
Beck and I decided to go with vegetarian today. We both work in cafes. We know what the public likes. We'll come out on top. We'll do fine.
We definitely don't have enough time to do this, Bella. We've only got an hour and 10 minutes left.
Yeah, I know.
We've got to work really fast.
Today our dish is inspired by the mother of all breakfasts, which is a full English breakfast. So we've taken all those elements, but we've jazzed it up a bit.
Get off your peel.
We've got a Polish potato cake, which is similar to a hash brown.
Mushy pea sorbet, so it's something a little bit different, something we're trying out. We're making our own soda bread as well.
Hot trays, hot trays.
Crispy pancetta, poached eggs, and some hollandaise sauce too. There's a lot of elements. We're going to be busy.
What's the next job? I've lost my mind. Oh my God. Okay, Bella.
The loser for today's test will go straight into the sudden death round. That's definitely somewhere where we don't want to be.
We had a really good position with the instant restaurant rounds.
I don't know how to open this.
This is our first time cooking in a high-pressure, unfamiliar environment. Some of the other teams have had experience. We haven't had any.
Be quicker. All right, Sammy, you get onto the pea sorbet.
If we start up here and we end up down there, it's just going to be devastating.
Up next,
Just leave that.
Shut up, man.
it's sister against sister,
That freaking sauce is taking so long. That's what you need to worry about. Don't worry about me.
partner against partner,
It's exactly like one you just did. I know, just listen to me.
in a race to avoid sudden death.
It's falling apart. We're cooking for the cast of Home and Away.
We've got an hour left to plate up 20 dishes for the cast and crew, so we've got a lot of work to do in that small amount of time.
How are the pancakes going, mate?
Pancakes are looking good. I'm going to roll them out a little bit thinner because they're just a little bit thick.
Fantastic.
We're doing a traditional Chinese breakfast. It's more of a tasting plate.
Congie's looking really good, mate.
Congee is just a rice porridge, so it's basically just rice and water.
Look, it's something a little bit different, isn't it, this congee?
Congee, yeah, for sure. Hopefully they've had it before.
It's not your regular bacon and eggs, and it's nice and healthy, not a lot of oil.
We also have a soft-boiled quail egg and spring onion pancakes. And the final element is the shumai.
Which is kind of like a dumpling, I guess, or a wonton with no top.
A naked wonton.
A naked wonton. Just getting this really, really fine so that when they're in the shumais, they're not going to be really, it's not going to be too much. We've definitely got a lot of elements going on our plate. And yes, it's going to be really hard, but
If we didn't push ourselves, we'll find ourselves on the bottom for being too simple. How's the congee looking?
yeah, it's fine.
Manu,
Breakfast, what are you cooking?
Mate, I'm cooking a Maltese sausage.
So it's quite small then?
Yes, it is. A replica.
So what's Maltese about it?
Just the flavours. We put in dry coriander seeds, cracked black pepper, fresh garlic, parsley, fennel seed and salt. And we're going to put it in a wrap so people on the go can actually just eat it and keep going.
Oh, good luck.
Thank you. I've trimmed up all this pork and I'll start running through the mixer shortly. Mate, I reckon there's going to be enough fat content in it, eh?
There's a secret to making a good sausage. Should be 70% lean meat and 30% fat.
We don't want to be on the bottom again, that's for sure.
We don't want to be facing it, no.
Last week we fought for our lives to stay out of the elimination and we passed that test and we really don't want to go there again.
Kelly and Ash, what are you making for breakfast today?
We're doing corn, zucchini and halloumi fritters. We're making up a tomato relish, whizzing up an avocado cream to go with it.
You guys have got a bit to do in the time
We do, mate, we do. We're under the pump right now. We should be right as long as we get enough zucchini fritters cooked.
All right, guys, best of luck.
Thanks,
I know
mate.
you can do this.
Cheers.
You haven't let us down so far.
Thank you. We don't aim to start now. We need to make sure that there's at least 40 fritters completed before time's up and plated, or else we're just not going to complete the challenge.
45 minutes left, guys. Your breakfast must be well on the way by this stage.
Esther and Ellie have decided to make pho, which is an inspired choice, I guess. Is that really a breakfast on the run? It's certainly an Asian dish.
Let's start with externally. Wow, they're making their own noodles, believe it or not. They're doing a pho, basically.
Vietnamese soup?
That's right. They're beautiful beef stock.
But they're making their own noodles?
Yep.
Wow, I never thought I'd see that in the competition.
Hopefully these rice noodles will work out, Esther. I need to get a quarter of a cup of the mixture into a cold non-stick pan and then put a lid on it. So basically it steams the mixture.
Crap. Take your time when you tip them out. You just get so stressed. You piss me out. Well, just be careful what you're doing around it as well.
But you're the one that just did that. So just calm down.
Every sheet needs to be done individually.
My God.
And the pan needs to be cold every time you do a new sheet.
I've got to do like 20 of those, if not more.
I'm really worried. I hope that I'm not spending the whole time making the rice noodles, but it's something that I really want to get right.
They're not looking real good at the moment because I can't get them out of the damn pan. All right, see, this is a perfect consistency for the potato cakes.
Now we've got Sammy and Bella. They're doing a twist on the English breakfast here, but they're doing a potato cake, which is from Poland.
Like a hash brown?
Yeah, kind of. And they've got a mushy pea sorbet.
Mushy pea sorbet? But it's going to be cold.
And sweet. A bit strange.
My mint, I need my mint in here as well.
To make a mushy pea sorbet, you just bung a bunch of peas, bit of mint, water and glucose syrup, then boil it up.
Don't cook the peas too much. I've got to make the glucose melt into all of it.
Then I put it into a blender and stick it into the ice cream machine.
Ooh, that's nice and icy.
I think our mushy peas are probably the only thing that some people might not like because it's not really an everyday thing that people eat.
They'll either hate it or absolutely love it.
All right, Bella, we're in business with this now. It's actually starting to work, yeah.
Okay, sweet.
All right, so I'm going to make the quail eggs now, so you can only do it for 2 minutes to soft boil. Anything else, and they're going to be hard boiled, so fingers crossed.
Kane and Lee, very similar, I guess, to Esther and Ali. They're making their own shumai, pork shumai. They're making spring onion pancakes, but they're also serving it with congee.
Actually, you know what? That's probably one of my favorite breakfasts. Finally, some really extravagant good food.
Lee, I'm not sure if I'm going to get all these eggs done in time.
Well, you still need to do the pancakes. Hurry up.
Ryan.
I've just finished wrapping up all of the shumais and they look great. I just need to get them cooked now and it's just a matter of steaming them.
Have you got the shumais on, Lee?
Yep.
I hate quail eggs so much right now. This is the bane of our existence today.
Okay, so in with the prawns, got the corn. Today, Nick and I are cooking prawn and corn breakfast burritos, Mexican-inspired. Prawns are always a crowd pleaser, even for breakfast. Nick's cooking omelettes. We've decided to get them straight out of the pan, straight into the tortillas. So then all we're doing is rolling. I'm noticing that it's not cooked through. We want fluffy eggs, but we don't want raw eggs.
Gotta go thinner. I'm struggling with the omelettes today. It's a disaster, that one.
We're throwing out a few omelettes today. Just get that in the bin. What are you not going to use that?
Yeah, we are.
You've got to be kidding me.
It'll be fine.
I'm having a look at Nick cooking these omelettes, but he's putting too much filling in there, and that's why it's not cooking, and they're breaking. Babe, that's not enough egg, I'm telling you now. It's exactly like one you just did. I know, just listen to me. Just listen.
No, it does cook like that.
No, it doesn't. How many have you thrown out?
How you going, guys? All going to plan?
Yeah, sort of.
No, not at all. It's not really going okay at all.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Trust me, we're a little bit the same.
Teams, you have 30 minutes left until your breakfast needs to be ready.
I turned it off. I turned it off. We're making skewers with polenta bread, the sausage, we'll do a frittata, an omelette. Yep.
And tomatoes on the side.
Oh, be careful. The polenta, you have to stand there and stir for 20 minutes. Otherwise, it's going to get stuck at the bottom. This is hard to stir this, I told you. Do you want me to stir that a little bit? Stir while I put some salt. I take over, start stirring. And it's getting tiring for me. And I say, Alex, can you come and stir this?
No worries.
Thank you. Just stay there. Yeah, that's good.
I've got some eggs to poach.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is going to take too long.
We're cooking a poached egg on a broad bean stack with avocado and some crispy prosciutto and a breakfast palmier.
If you got time, we'll make a quick egg wash.
Palmier is traditionally a sweet pastry that I think it's Italian, not sure, or French maybe. But we're going to make it savoury today and put some more breakfast-type ingredients in there.
Just for teas when you got to do it for 20.
Today we've decided to use a technique for poaching the eggs that involves putting them inside a little Glad wrap sack and tying it up, and it helps to contain the poached egg itself. It also helps in getting them in and out of the boiling water.
Lost him.
Wrapping the eggs in the Glad wrap's turning out to be quite challenging.
You chuck the egg in there? Where is it? In the cup.
But hopefully it pays off.
Struggling to get this through.
Sammy, 27 minutes, not long.
God,
okay.
So we're making hollandaise sauce for 20 servings, so that's a lot to make.
How's that going?
I'm worried about the time, so I say to Sammy, look, don't worry about the hand whisk, just get out the blender and do it with that.
In all seriousness, Bella, you can't do it with that. In all seriousness, Sammy, we don't have time to do it any other way, so...
It's not about how fast you whisk it, it's just about whisking it constantly over the heat.
It's not all right, well, you want to do it, my freaking arm hurts from using the hand whisk.
You think you're right, I think I'm right. Whatever, we're fighting.
Sammy, Bella, how's that going?
Bella, don't do those.
Relax. You know what's taking so long? That freaking sauce is taking so long. That's what you need to worry about. Don't worry about me. I've got this bit under control.
Next,
They're flying everywhere.
it's the Battle of the Brekkies.
Freaking move your foot, I can't even get in here. Oh, just shut up.
As the cast and crew taste
Yum, yum, yum.
and decide.
I don't like this one. Don't worry about the water because you're worried about the sauce. I've done the sauce. All right, start putting the eggs on top. Okay.
Today, the cast and crew of Home and Away are voting for their favourite breakfast dish, and whichever team gets the most votes is going to be safe for the next challenge.
If we lose today and we happen to be voted the worst dish of the day by the judges, then we're going straight to the sudden death cook-off. That's not a place we want to be at this stage.
This is it, guys. It's got to look good, it's got to taste good, it's got to smell good.
Oh, they're looking good. Look at them.
Yeah, it still needs it needs so much time though.
I'm gonna leave them in for another maybe 4 minutes. They can't overcook, so.
No, but look at the top ones. It's still raw inside.
Don't touch.
Do you reckon they're okay?
Yeah, just leave them.
Shut up.
What? Just put them in. I'd say I'm a little bit stressed. Are you?
No.
Okay.
Don't yell at me or else I just get stressed. Stop yelling. Come across as a bloody bitch.
Oh, just shut up. I am absolutely aware of how I am in the kitchen.
She's a lady. Away from the kitchen. I promise.
It's raw, Lee. Still needs at least 10 minutes.
Now, Stefania, I hope you guys are in agreement with what you're doing. There's no fighting here, is there? Wouldn't be like you girls disagree, would it?
Today, Pete. We never fight.
Tell us about the dish you're doing now.
We're doing skewers with polenta and frittata with tomatoes on the side.
It's not too simple, you think, for you girls?
Pete comes in and says, is your dish too simple? Well, not everybody can make polenta.
All right, girls, good luck.
Thanks.
It's not just about how difficult your dish is, it's also about managing your time to get it done at the right time and be able to plate up 20 dishes.
Plenty of time, you think? Oh. Hope so. Oh. God, right. Let's hope this works.
I start cutting the rice sheets up into rice noodles. I just hope that when it comes to plating up, I've made enough for 20 serves.
Gosh, I'm hoping we do okay.
Is that a rolling one?
That's a good one. Look at that.
There's 20 minutes to go. I'm just finding my egg rhythm and I'm happy with the way they're coming out. We've got to do one a minute now.
Good work, babe. Good work. It's looking good. Smells amazing, baby.
Doing a vegetarian dish, the real heroes for us are the mushroom on the brioche and the halloumi in the burger. They are our meats today, and we need to make sure they taste great.
I'm still feeling pretty confident at the moment, Beck.
We think this is going to be a winning breakfast.
Mel and Beck, I'm still a little bit confused about what they're doing. They've got this thing called burger versus brioche. They've got these little burger buns that they're filling, but they've also got toasted brioche, you know? I just don't understand the two bread concepts.
The flavors are great, but they played a little bit on the safe side.
My biggest concern is the halloumi that it'll cook, but at least we're starting to plate up, which is nice.
Kelly and Ash, corn fritters, I mean, I think everyone loves them, but the problem is if they become too dry, they're really not enjoyable to eat. They've got to be fluffy, they've got to be crispy on the outside.
Very sweet with that sweet corn, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll do it a little bit more. Time, Kel.
Yeah, that was one of the least done.
I hope so.
Tea towel, please.
Melanie and James, they're doing blueberry paclets. I think this is the only sweet breakfast we've got here.
I've lost one.
I think that'll stand out then probably for the cast and crew.
I threw those away because I wasn't happy with them. They had too much colour on them. I don't want them to overcook. Yeah. So I threw them away. You like the colour, don't you?
Yeah, that's fine, you know. It's got to cool quick. Just start doing the other one.
Oh, man, I'm not fit enough for this.
Yes, you are. Use your elbow grease.
I don't want to use the blender. Let's smash up the nuts.
Everyone, I've got 2 hot loaves of bread cooling on the rack there. Don't touch them. Quit moaning and just work hard. Get back to work. Yeah.
Oh, man, they're ganging up on me now.
13 minutes. What about that way? What if we go that way and cut them? Put mixture in, fold that like that, and then go fold that like that, and then I reckon we roll them like that.
Let's lay them all out. Let's lay them out then.
Giving up on whisking by hand, sweetheart. I'm going electric.
Good for you.
You've got 10 minutes left now. You should be thinking about your presentation.
Let's start plating these bad boys up, Bill.
Yeah, I'm just going to clear us the space. 10 minutes to go and we start plating up our dish. I think we're going to be cutting it really fine in terms of getting them all up and well presented. Yeah.
All right, let's start putting things on the plate then to keep them down.
Wow.
They're flying everywhere.
And all of a sudden, this little, hurricane comes and it just blows away about 4 or 5 of my plates.
You come and stand over here.
Yeah, I've got the stuff on there.
I have to make 2 more. For sake, honestly.
So I stand there as a windbreaker. I've got a million things to do and I'm wasting my time as a windbreaker,
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Last one?
3.
Let's put the tomatoes on before they fly everywhere. The wind, the sun, everything, it's something bothering me.
Those ones that just flew away.
5 minutes left on the clock.
Okay, Belle, we've got 5 minutes, so we've got to plate up really quick.
All right.
Got to get these eggs on.
Nice gooey halloumi, babe. Awesome.
With 5 minutes to go, we think we've met all the task requirements. We're really happy.
14, 15, 16, no, 4 more. Turn, tortilla. Can't burn any more tortillas.
Right.
We're trying to get all these corn tortillas cooked. Between the 2 of us, we're burning tortilla after tortilla.
Another burnt one.
We're actually running out of tortillas. We can't afford to burn any more.
How many have we got to go?
4.
The old shake's going. Doesn't help when you're trying to plate up, does it?
You're nervous.
I don't want to end up in a southern cook-off.
Uh-oh, looks like I've lost an egg here. Give me a spoon.
How many sausages left? Enough? 12, 13, 14, 15. Need 5 more, mate. You've worked that out, probably, have you?
No, I haven't. Yeah, how many have we got, Cal? I need to know that.
I've got no idea, but we've got no more time to do any more.
Yep, I reckon we're ready to go.
We're done.
Here, just do it with a normal spoon. Who cares about dessert spoons?
I don't even know where the normal spoons are.
We're really starting to stress out. We're starting to panic because I don't think we realised how hard it is to actually get 20 dishes out with so many different little elements.
Bella, did you have to come here?
Well, what do you want? Where do you want me to move?
Quicker. Dirt stuffed on that side.
You freaking move your foot. I can't even get in here.
We have total sisterly love, and it's like no other love on the world because it is love, hate, love, hate. I love you.
I love you too, Sammy. Don't yell at me. We need to work together. We've literally got 2 seconds left. If there's one plate which isn't done, then we're going to be screwed.
Oh, there you are. I saw that the cast of Home and Away had arrived. I think I was just so excited to see them, but I was also so panicked that we won't get these dishes plated up in time.
Oh, stop. These are sticking. They're not going to work.
Yes, they are.
I go to take the first shumai out of the steamer and it's falling apart.
Teams, only 1 minute left.
The presentation is crucial on this one, and press us.
Quick. Go.
Come on, man. Come on.
I can see the cast and crew from Home and Away and the hands start shaking.
These are sticking. They're not going to work.
Yes, they are.
I go to take the first shumai out of the steamer and it's falling apart.
Okay, do you want to try this and I'll do that? Because seriously, they're sticking.
All right.
This is the worst thing that could happen.
So I just take over and start spooning them out of the bamboo, just chucking them on the plate. They look horrible. We just got to get them all on there. Let's make them look good. I don't know how you're going to do it.
Just totally that one up.
Help me with the eggs.
Oh, that's not good.
It's looking like but there's nothing we can do.
10, 9,
Quick, let's. You're not going to have time. Hurry up.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Step away from your benches.
I just got that on there.
It's as good as we could do. It's going to taste fine, but it just looks like a dog vomited on the plate.
Hope it's enough. Looks like there's a lot of good stuff out there, mate.
It's crunch time. We are just about to serve our dishes to the cast and crew of Home and Away and the judges.
How's it going?
And I must say I'm feeling quite nervous.
Oh, wow. I was absolutely dumbfounded how stunning they all are.
Hi, girls. How are you going? Esther. Hi, Esther. I'm Esther. Hi, g'day. I'm a real car.
Like, you know they're going to be beautiful. You see them on TV every night of the week, but in life, they are stunning.
Hello.
Good morning, gentlemen. Hey, how are we?
The Home and Away cast get to vote on which dish they like the best.
We've got poached eggs, avocado and broad bean, parsley.
If they like ours, we're safe for another week.
It's a Vietnamese pho.
To win the People's Choice would be awesome.
Calling it pho on the go today.
But we also want to get really good feedback from the judges as well. Because if we produce the worst dish of the day, we'll go straight into the sudden death cook-off. And that's something we definitely don't want at the moment.
I'm so nervous.
Hello,
look at this. The one-handed breakfast, I love it. So let's try Mel and Beck's burger versus brioche. Looks a bit dry.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of bread for a little of the stuffing.
I see the judges tasting the plate. From where I'm standing, they seem to be enjoying it.
I can get it in my mouth. I know. Ready? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
That is attractive.
I like that it's vegetarian. Oh, yum. I've never had anything like that before.
Pesto for breakfast?
No, that's not breakfast at all. That's lunch for me.
But this is a bit plain, isn't it?
There's no wow.
You have bocconcini, you have polenta, you have a cacciatore sausage,
Frittata, which is
frittata.
Italian omelette. And polenta, I don't know if you know, but that's cornmeal.
In your mouth?
We're pretty confident that we're going to get some votes. So, you know, what will be, will be.
Very, very salty, rich sausage, which I love.
I don't like polenta. The frittata was the best thing for me, and I love frittata, and the frittata was beautiful.
So we've got a Chinese tasting plate here.
Hope you like Chinese food.
Let's try Kane and Lee's congee, shumai, soft-boiled quail egg, spring onion pancake.
I don't really like that.
We're confident that we'll probably get a couple of votes.
Some votes, hopefully.
Some votes.
I didn't like the congee. I didn't like the flavours.
This pork shumai, really, really nice. Like onion, love it. I hope they like it.
Oh, me too.
I shouldn't say this right now, but this is one of my favourites just looking at it.
So we've got Kilianash sweet corn and halloumi fritters.
I was really looking forward to this fritter, and it is beautiful. I love it.
We've got pho on the go. It's a Vietnamese dish. It's their national breakfast dish.
That is divine.
Poached eggs, broad bean, avocado, stack underneath, a bit of parsley and lemon juice in there.
I don't like broad beans, but I like how they've mixed it with the avocado.
We went prawn and corn breakfast burritos.
It's healthy, which is good. I like it.
Artie and Johnny's Maltese sausage with eggs and mushrooms.
Well, this is all that's left of the Maltese brekkie wrap, so for me, this is like my perfect breakfast.
I just think the tortilla or something, it's overpowering a little bit.
What's in your thoughts?
There is a lot of bread.
I hope people just tuck in and love every bit of it.
Yeah.
We've got Sammy and Bella's English breakfast with a twist, poached egg and a potato galette with a mushy pea sorbet.
I'm not a fan of the peas.
It's not usually what one would have for breakfast.
Yeah. I don't like this one.
I don't understand a cold pea sorbet with a hot breakfast.
We've got blueberry and lemon hotcakes, and we have a mango and berry compote and a honeyed pecan yogurt cream.
This is beautiful.
Sweet has never been my cup of tea for breakfast. No.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I could just down a bucket of these things. They're amazing. Yum, yum, yum.
The cast from Home and Away are eating our food. It really is exciting. They might even ask us back one day to cook for them again.
They've got to pick one favourite, one out of all these amazing dishes here today. Yeah, it's nerve-wracking.
To pick one for my favourite, that's what's going to be tough because they were all really, really impressive.
Cast and crew, would you please vote for the breakfast you like the best?
It'd be nice to win the People's Choice once because you get a week off.
Okay, guys, break over. Everyone back on set.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
It's been a huge day and it's been an honour really to meet them and they were all lovely.
Teams, we'll see you back at kitchen headquarters.
It's time to see how everyone's done it today.
That's always an anxious moment for us. Looking forward to this.
Up next, the verdict.
Really nervous at this stage.
The winners.
It was gorgeous. You're going to go a long way in this competition.
Found it a bit boring.
And losers.
We're feeling absolute devastation right now.
We arrived back at kitchen headquarters after cooking breakfast for the cast of Home and Away. Fantastic day. I just hope we've done enough to avoid that sudden death cook-off.
I'm just wondering what the judges are going to say or think.
I think some people are happy with themselves, but some are really, I think, worried.
Today, you were asked to make a small breakfast, but big in flavour. The best team's breakfast, chosen by your guests, will be safe for the rest of the week. The weakest team, decided by Pete and I, will be going straight to the next sudden death cook-off. Melanie and James, blueberries and lemon packlets.
I squeezed Melanie's hand a bit tighter. This is always a really nerve-wracking time.
I personally am not a big sweet breakfast eater, but I actually liked it this morning. It was refreshing. It just really stood out.
For me, it wasn't the best dish of the day. It was nice, it was mild, it wasn't full of pow, but it was very enjoyable to eat. Mel and Beck, brioche versus burger.
We feel like we've ticked the boxes with the test today.
I appreciate the fact that you decided to do vegetarian, because none of the others have done vegetarian. But because vegetarian can be boring, to my liking, you really have to boost it. And I don't think you've done that today.
At this point, the nerves are kicking in, and I'm thinking that we might be in trouble here.
Ken and Lee, Chinese breakfast.
I'm a little bit nervous because we'll have to see how it compares to the other dishes.
Well done on your creativity. It looked terrible. You're gonna have to work on that, for sure. But at least it tasted good.
Thanks, buddy.
Sammy and Bella.
We're really worried that we're going to be in the bottom. In fact, we're almost certain we're going to be there.
Where's the Sammy and Bella we saw in the instant restaurant? Today we got hash browns, poached eggs, a very uninviting hollandaise sauce, and some sort of iced pea number. The peas killed the dish.
Being creative is one thing. Mixing things on one plate that don't make sense is another.
We're feeling absolute devastation right now. I can't even look at the judges.
Bill and Alex.
Really nervous at this stage.
Poached egg with some other stuff on the plate. Guys, it looked like a dog's breakfast. Do you agree? Overall, boys, you were saved by your flavour combination. It did work together on the plate, but please, never serve food that looks like that ever again in the competition.
Esther and Ali, the foe on the go.
I'm still nervous. There's still that element of doubt in my mind that they're going to say this isn't breakfast.
That cup with that breakfast in it was gorgeous. It was really imaginative, and that I would like to congratulate you very much.
I loved it. It was clean, it was healthy. My first bite, I tried some of the beef strips. It just melted. And the fact that you actually put them into the cup raw and then just poured the warm soup over the top, brilliant.
But on top of that, you actually made your own noodles.
I think you girls actually rolled the dice today pretty hard.
Yeah, we tried to step it up. I'm glad you haven't even said one bad thing, so I'm kind of shocked. That's awesome.
Just keep it up.
Thank you. Thank you.
Artie and Johnny, Maltese brekkie wrap. I was pleased to eat that sausage of yours, but it was very difficult to eat. The bread was drying far too fast, and it was hard to get into what was inside.
Maybe we should have used a thinner type of wrap.
Anne-Marie, Nick, prawn and corn breakfast burrito.
We feel proud and happy with what we presented, but you never really know.
Tell you what, if I'm doing a breakfast burrito in the future, prawn, corn, beans, nailed it. Well done. Here we go, Stefania. Brekkie on the go.
We're pretty confident at this stage. But you know what? You never know.
You never know with these judges.
You never know.
Polenta with sausage and frittata. I found it a bit, I'm going to say it again to you, boring.
Boring.
It's boring.
Boring.
Polenta was the same texture as the frittata, the same texture as the bocconcini. When are you going to cook me some brilliant Italian food? Sorry, I haven't seen it again today. It's really, really upsetting.
I feel sad, disappointing Manu. I'm really disappointed that we've disappointed him.
Kelly Nash, corn, halloumi and zucchini fritters, smoked tomato relish.
I'm just starting to feel quite negative about what we've done. I'm just doubting myself and ourselves.
Yours today, I would happily serve in my restaurant.
Awesome.
I've never seen them with halloumi inside, and that was actually one of my highlights because you had the saltiness in there, then you had the sweetness of the corn. It just gave that a really good texture to them too.
Squeakiness. If you're going to keep cooking like this, you're going to go a long way in this competition.
Cheers, we'll definitely try. Thanks.
It's time now to announce the People's Choice. The team with the most votes today is safe for the rest of the week.
Every single week in this competition is an important week. It'd be great to be safe.
I'd just love to be safe and sitting on the sidelines watching everyone cook.
The People's Choice today is...
The home and away cast got to vote on which dish they like the best.
We're hopeful, but not confident that we're going to get votes today.
The People's Choice keeps it quite fresh. You never know what's going to happen. You can't tell from hearing the judges' critique who's actually going to win.
The People's Choice today is... Melanie and James. Blueberries and lemon packlets. The fruits and the sweetness is obviously a crowd pleaser.
Oh, yum. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I could just down a bucket of these things. They're amazing. Yum, yum, yum.
Congratulations, guys. How do you feel?
Very proud of my girl again for her wonderful ideas and the way she does things.
We're very relieved to be the safe team for this week. It means we don't have to take part in another test or certainly the sudden death cook-off.
Now, for the bad news. The teams who performed poorly today have placed themselves in immediate danger. One team will be going to the sudden death cook-off.
You know what? Everybody has to go there at some point, but I'm just not ready to do it yet. Not today. I'm not ready yet. Not today.
I'm still quietly confident that we won't be last. I think the judges were just expecting more from us and wanted to give us a bit of a kick in the bum.
We're 99.99% sure that we're going to beat the bottom, and yeah, it's not a great place to be in.
And that team is... Mal and Beck.
Mel and Beck, I think you had probably the prettiest dish plated today out of all the teams, but it was lacking substance. At the end of the day, it was bread and bread with a mushroom and a piece of grilled cheese.
Congratulations, guys. How do you feel?
Very proud of my girl again for her wonderful ideas and her wonderful cooking. That's why you're in this position.
My heart absolutely sank. I really didn't think that we were the worst dish, but we obviously were, and it's just a really hard thing to take.
I didn't think it was that bad. I knew it wasn't up to the others, but I didn't think it was the worst. But it obviously is. And we just have to take that on board and just deal with it.
Food is everything to us. It's our shot at a brighter future. I want to have my own restaurant. I want to have my own kitchen.
Oh, no.
So I've really just got to dust myself off, pick up my teammate, and we'll go ahead from here and we'll put our best foot forward.
Mal and Beck, going from People's Choice one week to lowest the next, anything can happen at any time in this competition, and really, you never know where you're going to be.
Guys, today just wasn't your day. Let's hope it's like this. Yep, down, back up through the roof, okay? Mal and Beck, you have one more chance. For the rest of you, tomorrow we'll decide who is cooking off against Mal and Beck.